I've had more time to think about it. Jesus. The thing with 20th Century Fox, still can't believe that Disney bought them. Even though I've already done a video earlier in the day, since I had more time to think about it, I just want to just think about the insanity. How is it that people can be excited about a monopoly that's potentially happening? I didn't know this because one of my subs informed me that they own part of Boom Studios. Disney owns a part of Boom Studios. What else did this? How much do they have to own before it's enough? I seriously hate this company, Disney. I fucking despise them, and I just can't believe this is the company that created movies such as Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, um, Alice in Wonderland, Pinocchio, Snow White. I'm referring to the originals. I'm not referring to the fucking live action fucking remakes that Disney is fucking shitting out. This isn't nostalgia talking. It's just, I can't even look at their old films anymore without being disgusted with this company. They've ruined even the image of some of their old movies. That even Kingdom Hearts, it has ruined that too. Even though it's Square Enix that's involved in that series, it's just every single thing that Disney has ever touched, it's ruined in some way or another. Marvel has been going down the shitter ever since Disney bought them. Yes, they may have some stories here and there that may be decent, but it isn't the same. Fucking, it's just the same SJW horse shit that's been fed to us for I don't know, God knows how long. Fucking characters, have been ruined in these comics. It's like the movies, my God. I didn't even see Thor Ragnarok in theaters because it's more of the same shit. In fact, I'm starting to have a hatred for Guardians of the Galaxy because every fucking movie now has to be like it. This is a rant about Disney as a whole. Disney, Star Wars, Marvel. It's like the future that of film. Planet of the Apes, the reboot is, in my opinion, probably the greatest reboot of any franchise in history. Not only does it reboot the franchise for a more modern audience, it's reimagined, but it's respectful to the original source material. It doesn't like trash the original or try to replace the original. It stands on its own. Rise of Planet of the Apes, Dawn, and War Planet of the Apes all stand on their own. They can be looked at side by side with the original movies. Disney, when they do a movie, they're out to replace what came before. Star Wars, they want to replace the original trilogy in the prequels with their own version of Star Wars. Same thing with Marvel. The X-Men, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to toss the Fox films aside and they're going to reboot it in their own image. Stop saying that. Oh, for those of you who are saying, oh, but Disney are not the ones in charge of Marvel and Star Wars. Get your heads out of your fucking ass and realize Disney owns these companies. I didn't even know they owned DreamWorks until recently. It's like, what don't they own now? Disney is the kind of company that would bury the original version of something that they've made something in that franchise just so their version is the only version that people are familiar with. If Disney does their own version of the Planet of the Apes films, they're not gonna treat the Planet of the Apes franchise with any respect. They're gonna treat it like they have treated Star Wars and Marvel. They're gonna treat it like any other IP that they fucking own. That's all Disney sees it as. They have no respect for art. They never have. I hate this company. I truly do. It's like I'm at a point now where I'm disgusted at anything Disney. They want to assimilate everything and claim it as their own. It's like all you fucking people care about is more fucking superheroes teaming up with more fucking superheroes. Do you not have enough? You have more superheroes than you could fucking count with Marvel. You have so fucking many. Yeah, you didn't have the X-Men or Fantastic Four before, but you had so many more characters than them. And you would have a monopoly over the fucking industry just so we could fucking see Wolverine with Iron Man or Captain America or Spider-Man. You fucking Disney fucking cocksucking fanboys don't give a fuck about the future of this fucking art form. All you see is the theatrical cuts of Star Wars and fucking Marvel. You're not gonna get anything different for X-Men when Disney eventually does their own version. They're gonna fucking do the same horse shit that they've been doing for Spider-Man and every other goddamn comic book movie that they've done. Disney, with Spider-Man Homecoming, they had no respect for the prior material that came out. They fucking wanted to erase that material and make it so people only know that version of Spider-Man. They'll do the same for the X-Men. And all you fucking people's like, oh, the X-Men movies have all been shit. Oh, they've all been bad. You know what? The X-Men films, they were different. They actually, in my opinion, I argue they had the best universe in terms of comic book universes. They had the best. They were the most consistent in terms of quality. The movies weren't shit most of the time. Like, if you really be honest with yourselves, the Marvel and DCEU, the ratio for good and bad, majority of the MCU is trash. Majority of it is trash. The Captain America trilogy, Iron Man 1, and the first Avengers aside, majority of it is shit, honestly. A guilty pleasure at best. That's what the MCU is, a guilty pleasure at best. The X-Men gave us something different in this genre. You know what? I'm so tired of the X-Men from Marvel fanboys, the Fox X-Men being treated with such disrespect. Had it not been for the X-Men, you wouldn't have your fucking precious Marvel films that you have now. The X-Men deserve far more respect than what people have been treating these films. Are they perfect? No. I did a movie earlier this year when I said that a comic book film has to stand on their own. It can't just depend on following the source material. It also has to be a good movie. The Marvel films are not necessarily faithful to the source material. And Captain America Civil War wasn't faithful to the source material. It still was a much better story than the actual Civil War story. Then you have cases in DC where they were more faithful to the source material in a lot of instances than the MCU, but they're fucking worse in a lot of regards. The comic book movie genre, now, it's as good as dead. It truly is. If the X-Men had been separate, it could have survived a few more years. Maybe because there would be diversity. We'd have a different film. Logan, in my opinion, was a great film. Far better than anything Marvel's been putting out. It's the best Marvel film, period, in my opinion. Logan. It was that good. It had heart. You actually cared about the characters in that film. It was a great movie on its own. You don't have to read a single X-Men comic. Logan, I loved that movie. Honestly. It was a great way to send off Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. It was a great way. I loved that film. And nothing that fucking Disney could shit out will even compare to it. Deadpool, the first one, it was hilarious. I thought it was great. It was something new. It was something fresh. That's the problem with this genre, honestly. It's been getting stagnant. Ever since Guardians of the Galaxy 1, it's been getting stagnant. Everything's feeling the same. You have that stupid humor, which is really starting to get to me now. It really has. And I didn't realize the humor that I despise in the MCU movies, and to a lesser extent the new Star Wars films, all started with Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy isn't a terrible film, but it doesn't hold up in multiple viewings. It's a very sad day. Or it was a sad day. Whatever, what time you guys are watching this. The Marvel films, they could have been fine without the X-Men and Fantastic Four. And now, unfortunately, they're all under one umbrella. What's going to stop Disney from buying Warner Brothers? Paramount. Do you guys want Disney to own everything? Is this how much you cucksuckers, want to see, superhero crossovers, that you're willing to fucking accept the death of the film industry as you know it? It's idiots like you are why films are shit. It's why garbage like The Last Jedi will fucking make probably a few $1 billion. Whatever amount it's gonna fucking make. It's pieces of shit like that make money. And because you fucking retards don't have the strength to say no. We could fight for better movies. We could simply stop watching them. I don't care how fucking curious you are. You people have fucking killed this industry. You fucking killed good films. And now, no more R-rated Deadpool. No more like Logan. No more fucking aliens. No fucking Planet of the Apes. That feels like an actual intelligent film that actually isn't just a mindless action movie. Enough with that. It's over. You guys, you just want more of the same bullshit. And you would gladly let the fucking Disney Corporation destroy fucking film as you know it. There's no positive that comes out of this. Oh yes, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, okay. Disney pretty much has all their characters now. These Marvel. Okay, the Fantastic Four may actually come back in the comics. And the X-Men they'll stop trying to kill them in the comics. But is that really something we should be happy about with that? There's so many other things. All these ideas that people in 20th Century Fox that they put out, they will never come to fruition now. Disney doesn't want any other voice but them. They want the same bland, Disney-fied bullshit that we've been fucking seeing for nearly 20 years now. Fuck Disney and those that support them. If they can buy fucking Vox, they'll buy anyone. And that's all I'm going to say.